So we'll do lead follow. Om Bhadram Karne Vishruniyam Devaha. Try it. Om Bhadram Karne Vishruniyam Devaha. Bhadram Pasche Makshabhirya Jatraha. Bhadram Pasche Makshabhirya Jatraha. Stire Range Sushchuvagam Sastanubhi. Stire Range Sushchuvagam Sastanubhi. Vyashema Deva Hitam Yadayu. Vyashema Deva Hitam Yadayu. Swastina Indro Vridashavaha. Swastina Indro Vridashavaha. Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha. Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha. Swastina Staksharyo Arishtanemihi. Swastina Staksharyo Arishtanemihi. Swastino Bruhaspatir Dadatu. Swastino Bruhaspatir Dadatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hey Manju, you want to read the English translation?
O ye gods, may we hear with our ears always what is auspicious. O worshipful ones, may we with our eyes see always what is auspicious. May we live the entire length of our allotted life, hale and hearty, offering our praises unto thee. May Indra, the ancient and the famous, Pushan, the sun, the all-knowing, the Lord of swift motion, Vayu, who saves us from all harms, and Brahaspati, who protects the spiritual wealth in us, bless us with the intellectual strength to understand the scriptures and the heroic heart to follow the teachings. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Okay. So now we go to one of the very powerful mantras, remember? It's going to talk about Turiya state. And that is in my book, it's on 61.
This is the 7th verse?
Yeah.
Verse number 7?
Yeah. So yours is what?
Yes.
Page
7.
In ka book? 53.
53.
So, just for the background, since you guys were not there, what we did before that was a theory of creation of the universe he went through. So he just explored, there are so many theories floating around. Some people think time is, because of time it happened. Some say, oh, Bhagwan dreamt and this is the dream of Bhagwan, and all the theories he went. And then finally, he kind of, the way in Chinmayanandaji's word, he blasted all those theories. And Advaita says that if that God is, or Brahman is so perfect, it cannot have any desire. So the conclusion was that it is the nature of Brahman, it's the potency in it that it just happens, the creation. It's basically like the best example is fire. If there is a fire, there will be heat and light. That's the nature of it. So there's so much potency in that the constant creation and dissolution is a part of it. So there is no rhyme or reason. We cannot find a reason. It's like if the ocean is there, waves are going to be there. Finished. But if you go deep into the ocean, there are no waves. Waves is a very small part of ocean. What we see is waves. But wave is only on the surface. And the ocean, like we were discussing, is 35,000 feet down. The moment you go forget about 1,000. You go 100 feet down, they say it is calm and yeah. So basically, the Brahman, that's what the nature of Brahman is. That it has so much potency that it just bursts out in these kind of expressions, you can say. So that's the conclusion he had come up with. Right? Anybody comment, question about that?
Questions to hai, lekin baad mein.
Yeah, maybe there is something.
I don't want to slow things down.
Yeah,
really.
if something.
See, other example was the one you mentioned that
Swamiji said that was a beautiful example too.
क्या कह रहे थे?
बोलो आप बोलो.
नहीं आप बताओ.
तो वो बोल रहे थे कि it is something like this, that when we say Brahman is one and only, and it pervades everything and it's everywhere and it's one entity, right? Like a space. You cannot divide space. And this is even subtler than that, and this one. So now one wants to experience itself. How will it do it? So I wanted to play hide and seek. How will it play hide and seek? So it created all of us and make himself forget us, himself.
So he created another one.
Another,
like him.
Yeah, it's like a mirror image.
And that created another one. That created another one. Now he is lost and we all are fighting with each other.
And we are trying to find him.
Because he forgot that what he created. So we are Brahma, but we have forgotten who we are. That was his example.
Yeah. And we are playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
And basically, one person said it so nicely. They said, okay, what are we all looking for in our life? Let's analyze. What are we looking for?
Well, everybody is looking for happiness.
Happiness. So when they always say Sat Chit Anand, right? So Sat is that final truth. So truth we all want all the time also.
Yeah.
Nobody, even जो चोरी करता है ना, वो भी चाहता है कि उसके group member उसको सच बोले. Everybody values, right?
Yeah.
So it is a thing that we all want, truth, and ultimate truth is Brahman. And then they say, okay, I will give you the truth, but you won't be conscious of it. You will be sleeping. You can't experience it. Say, no, I want to experience it. So we want to be conscious. So Sat, Chit.
चित बनाते हम लोग अपना स्टोरी बनाते रहते हैं.
नहीं, चित is consciousness. We want to be
So
experienced
in
alive.
that वो पूरा फैलता है ना.
Yeah.
पूरा जो experience करते हैं तमाशा.
Right. So what I'm trying to ask a question, what are we looking for? So we want to experience it. We don't want to be sleeping on the whole time, right?
No.
We want to wake up and experience it. That's chit. And then what are we looking for? Happiness. Like koi bole, I'll give you happiness, but I'll give you for 1 hour a day. You say, no, I want it every moment. Till when? Till eternity. So what are we all seeking? We are seeking Satchit Anand.
Right.
Because that is our nature. We cannot get satisfied until we get there. That's why the worldly things after a while don't satisfy us. Because they are finite. If even somebody has $1 billion, you ask him. Somebody put that Steve Jobs' last thoughts. I don't know if you heard it. He said, oh my God, it made me such a twisted person. There are other things in life besides money. The guy...
He said 14 minutes of the best lecture.
Yes.
Like
So it's
class.
And the people who are like, and that's why the people who have near-death experience, they completely change because they realize that at that realm, none of these things matter. There's something else. So basically that Satchit Anand, we are seeking that, but we just don't know it, and we are looking at it in the wrong place. We are looking at it in the finite things, and like hide and seek will get over only when we realize.
Because that death experience that Murjani said, once she came back, so she turned the light off in the warehouse, and first so they were just lighting. Wherever the light was, she said, this is what exists. Then all of a sudden, all the lights come on, and she said, warehouse is so
everything.
big. And then when it went back out, she said, now I know that it exists.
Yes.
Although I am in this life, but I know what it. That's why the attitude changed.
Exactly. She was a living example of, like we were talking about when we are dreaming, we don't know we are dreaming and we are so caught up. She actually knows.
Yeah.
Came back to the dream again.
Right.
Which we don't happen with us.
Yeah.
And then she had the willingness to stay in that, to remind herself of that, what she had seen.
No, but that is her assignment.
That she's sharing it with the world.
Yeah. See,
So
that
that
is her role.
Yeah, but her thing has become so powerful because she looks exactly just like us.
Yeah.
She went through the, disease and this and that. Because sometimes when we look at saints and sages, great ones, then we feel, oh my God, I can never be like
And
that.
also they don't talk about it much.
They don't
just
talk
be
in these
quiet.
terms.
क्योंकि वो इतना bliss में है,
I know.
उनके लिए नीचे
Yeah.
उतार करके मतलब वो
Why
to
waste
get into
time?
that,
It's wasted
most
time.
of them. so
Yeah,
not
yeah. And
even
sometimes
bother.
their language we don't understand.
Yeah, right.
Because hers language, because she came from a completely experienced mode.
Right.
She didn't read Gita, she didn't do all that. So her experience is just pure experience. But she's giving validity to Vedanta and other,
Right.
Gita and all that. Whatever they are saying, hey, you are not your body, you're not your body. वो बोल के थक गए, but we don't know. how to break that, connection so hard, but she broke it
Right.
and then she came back. Yeah, that's what is so powerful. That's what,
Yeah.
Most people who experience that, they do not remember anything during the transition. When they transition from what we call one universe or one world to another world, which is what happened to her, most people don't remember that.
That's why when they say that when we are in the womb, that is one of the theories in one of the Puranas. It says that we remember everything when we are in the womb,
Yeah.
but when we are being born, that some Bhagwan does a little क्या बोल, compassion. भुला दो इसको नहीं तो ये तो मरी जाएगा सोच सोच के.
सोच
The AC, yeah, it's
AC अभी फिर से शुरू हो गया?
it's.
हाँ जी.
Is it a little cold or is you all right?
It's
I'm
Are you
fine.
feeling cold?
Yeah, I'll go and sit there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because
यहाँ
you,
पर blast आ रहा है आपको.
हाँ,
हाँ, तो इधर बैठ के देखो,
blast
इधर
it's
बैठ के.
right above her. It's
Then
right
see
above.
how it is.
मैं वहाँ से
इधर आ जाओ, तुम्हारी बुक भी है ना.
हाँ जी.
हाँ, attend here.
Plus both
Come here,
see
Manju.
the book also.
Yeah.
Karuma is reading.
She's an important person with the
I
book.
can. But I think वो थोड़ा सा I made it to move 75.
कर दो. हाँ और
नहीं मैंने कर दिया
कर दिया. Good.
हाँ जी.
You can see the book also.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
you can also see.
Right.
Oh, great.
We are doing 7.
Okay,
no?
so now we are going to the Turiya state. So I'll just, it's a very big verse. We'll just go to the Sanskrit and English translation a little bit so we get the words. So, na antaha pragnam means not conscious of internal world. Na bahihi pragnam, not conscious of the external world. Everybody try to catch up few Hindi words in there and you will see the connection. Na ubhayataha pragnam, meaning not the consciousness turned both sides. Na pragnan ghanam. Now we know what pragnan ghanam is, right? Deep sleep. Not a mass of consciousness. No pragnam, not the all-knowing simple consciousness. Na apragnam, not unconsciousness. Adrishtam, beyond perception. Avyahavaryam, beyond empirical transactions. Grahyam means to kind of hold, beyond the grasp. Alakshanam, beyond inference. Achintyam, beyond thoughts. Avyapadesham, beyond description. Ekatma, traceable through unbroken self-awareness. Prapanch upashamam, free from world of all phenomena. Shantam, tranquil and unchanging. Shivam, auspicious. Advaitam, non-dual. Chaturtham, the fourth. Manyate is considered. Saha Atma, that self. Saha Vigneyaha, that which is to be known. And in parentheses, realized. So that's what this is going to be. So before we go into it, so that it becomes easier, in Vedanta they always start with the language of negation, what
Yeah.
it is not.
So niyat.
Neti.
Everything is niyat.
Yeah, neti. Because it was like, how do I understand that? Because I only understand what I see, and it is not what I see. It's not what I hear. It's not this,
Yeah.
not this, not this, not this. And then goes a little bit of positive. That's what the style is going to be. Okay. So, who wants to read this? It is English translation
read?
first.
I can.
It
It
is
is
not that.
Correct. It is not that which is conscious of the internal subjective world, nor that which is conscious of the external world, nor that which is conscious of both, nor that which is a mass of consciousness, nor that which is simple consciousness, nor it is unconscious. It is unseen by any sense organ beyond empirical dealings, incomprehensible by the mind, uninferable, unthinkable, undescribable, essentially of the self alone. Negation of all the phenomena, the peaceful, the the auspicious and the non-dual. This is what is known as the fourth. This is the Atma, and this is to be realized.
So this is what is considered as the fourth, and then parenthesis is Turiya. So the fourth state he's talking about now, or the Brahma
Turiya.
state.
So which says that everything we know is not true. So by learning, by talking, by reading and all, you cannot experience it. Only you can experience, then only you know.
Right. So
And then you won't know. Even then you don't know.
So now let's discuss a little bit about
Yeah.
that, because when you said that, the biggest danger of that is, then why do I need to do all this prapanch,
Yeah.
right? So, but it's very, very important to know the process.
Right.
They say to know it, your mind has to be totally clear.
Right.
So we discussed about that mirror that has no dust,
Right.
and if the sun is shining on it, it'll be exactly like the sunshine.
Right.
But our mirror is very dirty, right
Dirty,
now.
yeah.
So what we are doing this to clean our mirror.
Right. Right. Okay.
So some people do it by bhakti. Some people, we obviously all of us are sitting over here because we like this intellectual exercise,
Yeah.
and others will say, I don't want to deal with this, and or karma yoga. Basic is karma yoga, and that's why Krishna Bhagavan picked Arjun, because people like us who have so many vasanas, so much worldly desire, we cannot purify ourselves until we start with karma yoga. That's the first step for all of us. Means doing things without selfish desire. So then it starts purifying, and then when a mind is pure, and then when you meditate upon these things, then it gets clearer and clearer, and then one day you will get it. Right?
Right.
So, but what you are saying is it's something like you take a boat to cross something, but then you have to drop that boat too to get out
Yeah.
and go somewhere. Or you can't take your car to your bedroom.
Yeah. Physically you cannot.
Yeah. So
describe.
in the end, everything has to be dropped, and then that Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva, we know those three modes. So we have to be more in Sattva mode. Rajas and Tamas, we gotta make it less. And then one of the saints said it so beautifully. They said, if you want to fly an airplane, you gotta go to the airport. You can't do it from your home. So that Sattva is the airport.
Right.
The final flight that you take, that has to be. So that's why we are doing all this.
I think there is
हाँ
one.
जैसे ABCD पढ़ेंगे तब तो cat you can
आगे
read.
पढ़ेंगे exactly. हम लोग सीधा PhD
हाँ,
पे तो कोई नहीं पहुंच सकता.
कोई नहीं पहुंच
You know,
सकता.
we have to learn ABCD exactly. That's a very good example too.
There is another very profound word in this paragraph, and that is the non-dual. Isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a
Advaita.
non-dual. Non-dual बहुत ही profound है, because most of the things we encounter in life are either yes or no, truth and not truth, and things like they have what we call, ये science में कहते हैं duality है.
Yeah.
Duality. But when you, what is non-dual? Non-dual meaning that something you feel, just वो जो जोगिंद्र बता रहा था कि when you feel something, it is non-dual. It's not like yes or no.
I
You
think
just
there is another
feel-
better way to look at
Yeah,
non-dual.
कि मैं अकेला ही अकेला हूँ. So everybody मेरे ही रूप है.
Non-dual is beyond both.
Yeah.
It's like I know both. I am about duality. I know this also. I know this also. That is non-dual. If I get stuck in this way, then it is a duality. But if I rise above it
Correct.
and realize that, and that's why these saints don't get perturbed, because see, then what happens to us? Think about it. We have happiness or something, and then we want to hold on to it. But saint knows, if it's happiness, there is a sorrow also. It is both.
Exactly. तो
Yeah,
वही
so
बता
you
रहा था
know
non-dual की मैं dual की example बताऊँ आपको कि charge particle है तो charge particle में positive charge है negative charge है और when you कहते हैं particles तो particles anti-particles matter anti-matter and things like that. But when it comes to what you call energy, there is no such
हाँ.
thing as
Yeah.
anti-energy.
Yes.
The energy तो कहते हैं शक्ति शक्ति सर्वव्यापी शक्ति है ना. So the whole universe is really made up of really energy, And so what they are talking about, I'm saying the same thing that
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
mentioned.
you
But in a
medical
different way,
terms.
yes,
Yeah,
medical terms.
scientific,
we are talking about
term.
slightly going above, meaning positive, negative kind
Right,
of.
right.
हाँ मतलब वो duality है ही
है
नहीं,
ही नहीं।
दूसरा ही नहीं
अच्छा,
है।
and the- another
खाली अकेला ही अकेला वो है।
Yeah.
very good example is the space. We remember they discussed.
हाँ नहीं वो this becomes Turiya becomes even above space.
No, that is about it.
मतलब
But
कि
even to
एकदम
understand
अकेला
non-duality,
ब्रह्म, और कुछ है ही नहीं।
because space also came from Brahman.
नहीं ब्रह्म पर then we divide it ना। पर
What I'm saying is, can we divide space?
Yeah.
At reality, we cannot.
No.
no.
But we have उसका एक भ्रम पैदा हो गया, right? कि मेरा ये घर है, oh this is a clubhouse, so this is my space. But it's just because of the wall, the moment, and as it is, whether it's wall or not, the space is not cut.
हाँ
I think what we are talking about is probably describing the next.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it will.
Yeah, this
I
is
think-
what-
I think let's,
yeah.
it may be a good idea if I can just read the very quick second one. It says that the Supreme Being cannot be described by language. Since language can express itself only by describing the qualities, the properties, the action, and so on of the objects described, in the eternal factor, neither qualities nor action can, however, be predicated. Substance is, in natural sciences, described as that which has properties, and substances are always finite. In case we describe the supreme reality as having any property, certainly we will thereby be pulling down the infinite to the finite level, the immortal to the base level of mortality.
Yeah.
Which is so beautiful.
Yeah,
This
so it is
pretty
why
much-
it is doing what it is doing, why it's neti it's doing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
trying to describe infinite in our own terms doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
And so I think there is a difference between describing and
And feeling.
feeling.
Like when the guy
When you-
talked, when he went for a walk with Lao Tse, and he said, "Oh, it's so beautiful," and he said, "Don't come to walk from next day because you put a boundary around the beauty that he was feeling."
Yeah, you know what you
He
said.
said, "You talk too much."
There was one other drishtant. I thought that was so great. So is it
Yeah.
that Chela and Guru were there, right? So the Chela saw the moon at night. He was like, Guruji, please come out, see the moon. It's so beautiful. Of course, we also will do that, right?
Right.
And the Guruji is not moving. He's still meditating. Finally, the Chela goes, why you don't want to come? He's saying, तू moon को देख रहा है, मैं moon बनाने वाले को देख रहा हूँ.
हाँ
So he went even.
हाँ
He's like, देखो बहुत सुंदर लग रहा है, मेरा क्या जो बनाने वाला है उसको
experiencing that.
But I think looking at the moon is probably one step towards achieving.
No, I know, but we are talking about people
Yeah.
in Turiya state that we cannot understand
Yeah.
that because we are still, and for us, because if we see God and moon, that's good step for us.
Correct.
Of
वो
course.
सच्चित आनंद है.
हाँ, तो आनंद का उसका है, of
हाँ
course,
जी,
of
हाँ जी,
course.
वो ग्रीनरी वगैरह.
क्योंकि वो
But
there's a Tagore की
You
poem
finished,
है कि I was in a shikara in Kashmir.
yeah, listen to this also.
There's a poem by Tagore that he's in a shikara in Kashmir and he just felt like looking for the definition of beauty. So he said, I was reaching for my dictionary and then the wind blew and the candle that was burning, it extinguished and the moonlight started to fall in.
Ah,
And then he said that I experienced the beauty. I didn't have to look it up.
right.
So
Because
that
it
is-
falls everywhere.
Yeah. So, especially if you see the moonlight fall on the ocean and you are right next to it.
Yes, we see
Yeah.
that.
It is like
It's
amazing.
like heaven. That's
Yeah.
what we think. We are seeing
Yeah.
God. That's how
Yeah.
we feel like.
It's so different. I
But
mean,
it's Jogendra, it requires vision though. ये कुछ भी कोई ब्यूटी देखने के लिए
Yeah.
ब्यूटी देखने के लिए नहीं उनको फील करने के लिए आपको ये once you open up that
yeah,
vision,
right. Then only you feel. Otherwise,
Otherwise-
otherwise you think
otherwise you
about your
miss it.
problems.
otherwise तो उनके बीच में बैठे हुए तो क्या बातें करो कि मेरा टेक्स्ट क्यों नहीं वर्क कर रहा है मेरा.
Right.
One more thing I just thought of it, that I was reading, one of the videos was there about temples. And this guy, he was talking about our temple, the Ramakrishna people temple. So he said, our temple don't have a god, they don't have ornament, they don't have this. What we have is Ramakrishna in the samadhi. And so if you look at the expression on his face, it's showing, what a human being in Anand is, And that is the temple they worship.
Yes,
That
yes.
is it's a one way of explaining, that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he used to go in and out of samadhi, So one guy made a painting of him,
When he was in Samadhi.
and and he brought it to him, and he started touching his feet. So he said, so they asked him, why you are touching your own feet? He said, no, it's not me. It is me in samadhi is different than me. So he
Oh,
said,
yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that
Yeah.
they totally separate themselves from the body, and for them it's God.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So
Okay, Manju, you want to
Yeah,
read the second
okay.
paragraph?
Thus, the only way by which the fourth or the Turiya, the Atman, can be indicated is by the language of negation, and its technique is well and adopted in the famous description of reality. Nowhere in the literature of philosophy, at any other time and in any language, has the reality been so beautifully described, embracing in itself all its pregnant implications through the suggestiveness of the words in the language as we have here. We have here the cosmic view which points to the ultimate non-dual reality through a negation of all things perceived, felt or thought of.
So here when he says that all things perceived, felt or thought of is mind, body and intellect से जो भी हम grasp करते हैं, he's negating everything from that, because and irony is that those are the only instruments we have. So whenever we see the world, we only see it with that. And he's saying, that's why they always say that you have to be transcend that. They constantly use that word because those are not the right instruments to grasp that reality. That's why when you were saying he's experiencing it.